important thing that we needed to do was to get these 4 inmates back into custody. That has been done, so now we can move on to the next thing.
All 4 inmates who escaped the Bibb County Jail now back in custody, but tonight for the first time we're seeing the moment they escaped on the morning of October 16th.
Sheriff David Davis says they believe the first 2 out were Jennifer Barnwell and Chavis Stokes, followed by Mark Anderson and Joey Fournier, who came out last. It has been a little over a month since the 4 escaped. Camilla Williams was there today when the sheriff was talking about what happened after Joey Fournier was captured over the weekend. Camilla, what was the message from the sheriff tonight?
Yeah, Frank and Lori, the sheriff's office and other agencies followed the cars, phone calls, and even a Grubhub order and other leads. I asked Sheriff Davis what's going to happen now. He told me it's still ongoing.
Just got everything started here.
A video showing Jennifer Barnwell, Chavis Stokes, and Mark Anderson and Joey Fournier leaving from the second-floor day room of the Bibb County Jail on October 16th. Davis says the big break was finding the blue Dodge Challenger used in the escape.
And yes, this was the right car that we found. You'll remember there was some talk that we got the wrong car, but we got the right car.
Davis says finding the Challenger led to Jacqueline Williams.
We believe that Jacqueline had brought some contraband items to the jail prior to the escape.
And Williams' arrest led to another fugitive, Christian Williams, who took his life. And Davis says that led to Micaiah Williams, to Janicia Green, and Jacorcia Smith.
Miss Green and Miss Smith were basically swapping cars while they were going to visit Mr. Barnwell over near Augusta.
Green and Smith's car were confiscated to determine where Barnwell was. Tymesia Timley helped Mark Anderson, who stayed in an apartment in Atlanta. Davis showed a Grubhub order Timley made for Anderson. When law enforcement arrived,
and when they were going in the front door, Mark Anderson texts back to Miss Timley, "Police at the door, baby. I'm going back to jail."
Davis says Joey Fournier went off the grid and the Bibb Sheriff's office was in contact with his family. Davis told me Joey was staying in a homeless camp in Stockbridge, called his brother to let him know he gave up.
And Saturday morning he gave it up, and U.S. Marshal Service and folks went up there and made that arrest.
So what happens now? While Davis wouldn't specify what changes they'll make in the jail, they are looking at staffing and jail protocols.
There is a renewed emphasis on security and making sure our staff is doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Davis told me that during their search, they also picked up 6 gang members. 2 notable members were Tarico Balcom and Alfonso Clyde. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Camila. Jennifer Barnwell is scheduled to appear in federal court next week.
Sheriff Davis said so far there's not one clear tip that would warrant receiving the reward money, but they're still looking into that.